Welcome to Comic Power. I am your host, Comic Killer 72. This segment today is called Wicked Wednesday. If you didn't know, Wednesday is the new release for new comics that come out every week. This will help you pick the best comics that are dropping in terms of readability, speculation, etc. First up is a recap from January 20th from last week. On a slow week, the winner was Captain Marvel #1, the 1 in 25 variant. It was pre-selling for about $60. It came down to about $45. It'll probably settle around $30. If you got less than $20 in it, I would recommend go ahead and flipping it and see what you can get for it. Because if not, it's going to keep coming down to about $30, and then you will have to wind up holding it into the 2018 movie, and it's probably not worth keeping that long. So I'll go ahead and flip it. January 27th has some excellent selections, and here it goes. Suicide Squad's Most Wanted #1. This is part of a 6-part miniseries starring Deadshot and Katana. They're going to be featured in the upcoming Suicide Squad movie. So DC is trying to see if they can get some traction on these characters in the comic form. My prediction is that the stores probably went light on ordering this because they didn't know the Suicide Squad trailers were going to look so awesome. So it's probably going to be underprinted. I would go ahead and pick this up. Next up is Monstrous #3 from IMHO Comics. As you already know from my previous videos, I am a huge fan of this. You should be buying it for the artwork alone. If you can find issue #1 for under $10, I say take it because this thing is going to explode. Next up is Faith #1 from Valiant Comics. Valiant has some of the best books that you're not reading since their 2012 relaunch. They've been putting out nothing but excellence. Faith is going to be underprinted. Retailers didn't know what to do with it, and they're going to be surprised. This book is going to blow up. There will be several variant covers. My favorite is this 9.8 CGC homage cover. It's pretty funny, and it fits the character very well, since the character has comedic elements. Sticking with Valiant, there's Bloodshot Reborn #10. This is the start of a new storyline called The Analog Man, and it has a 1 in 50 variant and a 1 in 100 variant that are going for some huge dollars on eBay on pre-sale. We are still waiting on news to hear about the Bloodshot movie. In the meantime, you can pick up Bloodshot's first appearances in Eternal Warrior #4, where it's a cameo, and Rye #0, which is his first full appearance. I'm telling you now, if they cast somebody like Tom Hardy to play Bloodshot, I'm going to completely lose it. Next is Hitch Girl #4. I highly recommend this whole series if you can find it. It is very thinly printed. The numbers are so low on the print run that it has not even been showing up in Diamond's top 300 list. Next up is Six #3 from 451 Media Group. It looks like 451 is trying to take on Image with the stories they're producing. The artwork looks fantastic though, for real. You need to give them a shot. Southern Bastards #13 is coming out. It's been a model of a consistency, a very, very strong read, and a very good collectible long term. You may need to get a trade paperback so you can catch up what's going on, but it's a great series. Next up is Strayer #1 from Aftershock Comics. This is brought to you from Justin Jordan, the same guy that brought us Luther Strode and The Spread. Aftershock is a new publisher. They're going to have a breakout book. You just don't know which one it's going to be. All of their print runs have been under 10,000 copies. Next is Hip Hop Family Tree #6. It is a literal chronological breakdown of hip hop history illustrated. It will be an animated series in the future. Mix that with the low print run and you have a valuable back issue just like that. You should get the #1 issue as well as the Treasury edition showed here. Last but not least, Old Man Logan #1. If you're a reader, you want to pick this up, go ahead and do so. If you're a speculator, I would have avoided. The print run is going to be high, and there's going to be a lot of confusion about which Old Man Logan should you get. Should you get the 2015 Secret Wars version or the one right now? As a speculator, I would say avoid all of this, including the variants, and just get Wolverine #66 back in 2008 when they first introduced Old Man Logan. So that brings us to the conclusion of Wicked Wednesday. Support your local comic book store. Go out there and get comics, read comics, enjoy comics. Some of them will go up in value, some of them won't. But if you always buy what you enjoy, then you will never lose out. This is Comic Killer 72 signing out. Bye-bye. Don't forget to leave your feedback in the comment section and click on subscribe.